start out, well, first of all, we have a couple of honored guests that I just want to introduce you to because it is such a special treat to have them here. First of all is Dr. Melanie Schott. Dr. Schott, if you would just stand up real quick, and you're going to hear from her later, but she is the Secretary of Education for the state of South Dakota. So if you would welcome her with a round of applause. My boss, and this is Dr. Holman. Dr. Holman is the head of, she's the superintendent, which means she's the head of the whole school district. So if you would... Now, as we talked about this morning, instead of saying the pledge first thing in the morning on early morning announcements, we're going to do it at our assembly. So I need my 201 friends that are going to help lead us in the pledge to come up right now. There's Ms. Nicholson. There she comes. And if the rest of you can stand up, I'd like to invite you to say the Pledge of Allegiance with us. We'll let 201 start us out. Boys and girls, give me 5. Boys and girls. All right, so 201, let's get it started. Boys and girls, I know this is exciting. There's lots of things going on. But right now we need to be good audience members. I'm going to turn it over to Mrs. Rick, and we are going to welcome all of our guests with one of our favorite songs.
All right, we're going to stand up and we're going to sing our song, Make a Difference.
Make a difference, big or Boys and girls, thank you for that song. And today we are here to celebrate learning. And in front of us we have a whole row of people who have worked hard in their life to take their learning to make a difference. Just like you sang to us. So thank you for singing this morning. And I would like to share with you that the people up here who have worked hard to make a difference with their learning are called dignitaries. And dignitaries are very important people. So I will just go down the row so you'll know who they are. Okay? I'm going to skip the first two people. I'm going to save them for last. So we have Senator Deb Soholt, and Deb makes decisions in here during the legislative session and all year long. And then we have our favorite mayor, Mayor Huther. And next we have the Assistant Superintendent, Sue Simons, and she helps me a lot. And our next dignitary is Mary McCorkle, and she helps teachers across the state as the SDA.
main goals is setting the goal, but what's really hard is to make it happen. Do you sometimes find it's really hard to make sure that you reach that goal? You have to work really hard. You have to be what we call persistent. So I have one goal right now that I'm working on really hard that is, in addition to the work I do, one thing I work really hard on is to stay healthy. And I do that in two different ways. Number one, I try to eat right. Sometimes I don't always do the best, but I try to eat right. And the other thing I do is I exercise. And when I exercise, what I do is I get up every morning at 5 a.m. And at 5 a.m. it gets really dark outside. In fact, this morning I stayed in Sioux Falls, and because I didn't go to the gym this morning, I took my dog out for a walk at 5 a.m. My dog was tired this morning. She thought, what are you doing at 5 a.m. walking me out here? But I usually go to the gym, I usually lift weights. I ride an exercise bike, I do something called yoga, do whatever I can to stay healthy because it really helps my mind and my body be healthy. And that's really important to me. And sometimes it's not fun to get up at that time, I want to stay in bed. I set the goal, but I have something I want to do to stay healthy. So those are goals that I'm working on, just like you're working on goals in math and reading. Now there's some really important people. Have any of you heard of Abraham Lincoln? No, he was our 16th president. Do you know Abraham Lincoln? Now here's something you might not know about Abraham Lincoln. Did you know that before he was elected as president, he ran for office 8 times and he lost? Now how would that make you feel that if you kept running and you kept losing? But you know what? He didn't give up. He had a goal that he wanted to become president, and he became president even though 8 times he lost the election. And we know that Abraham Lincoln has done amazing things for our country, and today, if you go to Mount Rushmore, you're going to see him on the Mount Rushmore monument. He set a goal, he achieved it. Another person that's right here in this room is Dr. Pam Holman. I've admired her for many, many years, and she's been in this school district, and she sets goals every day for students, for teachers, for the schools, and I can tell you what, you're in a great school district because of the hard work that she's done. So, the reason I'm here today is I want to encourage you, I want to commend you, I want to tell you to hang in there and keep working on those goals to improve your math and your reading scores. It's really important to help you to be successful. Now, Abraham Lincoln was known for one other thing, and do you know what they sometimes called him? They called him Honest Abe, because Abraham Lincoln was a very honest man. He didn't like when people told lies, and so I have something to admit this morning. I'm kind of telling you just a little bit of a lie, okay? Abraham Lincoln would be very proud of me today. Because you know what? I'm not really here today to talk about goal setting. What I'm really here today to do is to introduce you to somebody very special who is here for a special reason today. So I'm here to introduce you to the lady who wasn't introduced today, and that's Dr. Jane Foley. Jane Foley works for something called the Milken Family Foundation. And the Milken Family Foundation has been a friend and a supporter of education since 1986 or 85. That's before any of you were ever born. And Dr. Foley had her education and background in Indiana in the Chicago Public Schools. She taught for 24 years and was a principal before she joined the foundation in 1998. She came here all the way from Santa Monica, California, because that's how excited she is to talk to you as students, but also to recognize the great teachers we have in this room. And so I'm going to turn it over to Dr. Jane Foley, who's the Senior Vice President of the Milken Family Foundation, with some really exciting news today for you.
1,700 miles to hear it from me firsthand. And now you know people are watching, not only in the state capitol, we're watching you in California as well. So congratulations, keep it up. I'm here for a special and exciting reason. I came to tell you a secret. You know how hard it is to keep a secret. I had to keep the secret while I traveled the 1,700 miles to get to your school today. Wow. And before we leave, all of you will know the secret too. Well, I could just tell you now. Yeah, no. I think it's fun to guess. So I'm going to give hints and ask for some help along the way. Here's the first question. Raise your hand if you know what the word excellence means. You know what the word excellence means. Right here, with the gray t-shirt. Come on up. Come on up. Actually, the one right behind you had his hand up. Okay, so you just heard my name is Jane. So let's turn around. Let's look at this. We're going to be on TV. So let's look at the cameras and let's see my name. What's your name and grade level?
Grade.
What grade? Third. Do you know what the word excellence means?
Being great.
Means being great. You're exactly right. Thank you. That's the first hint. The secret has something to do with excellence, a particular kind of excellence found here in your school. Second question. Raise your hand if you know who are the people in your school that help you learn new things every day. Right there with the people hands. Tell us your name, your grade level.
I'm only in first grade.
Who are the people that are helping you learn new things every day?
Teacher.
Teachers, she's right. That's the second hint. The secret has something to do with excellence and teachers. Along with your parents and family, your teachers and principal are some of the most important people in your life. And I came all this way to remind everyone that educators have the most important job in our country because they have the responsibility of preparing all of you for a bright future. And at the Milken Foundation, we don't think educators get enough recognition. We just don't say thank you very often. And in the spirit of paying tribute to the importance of educators, let's take a moment right now at this assembly to acknowledge the faculty at Hawthorne for the work you do every day. Could all the teachers and staff stand for a round of applause? Those are the people that work so hard every day to help you learn. Now that applause was probably appreciated. We don't clap and hold ceremonies for educators very often. We recognize excellence in other professions. The best athletes get Most Valuable Player awards. Entertainers get Oscars, Emmys. In science and medicine, there are Nobel Prizes. But our educators, who have the most important job of all, teaching the people who get the other awards, and teaching all of you, they haven't had that kind of celebration. That's just wrong. And the people at the Milken Foundation set out to change that. And that's why, over 25 years ago, a man named Milken created a program to honor outstanding educators. The program is called the Milken Educator Award. The Milken Award says in a very public way that greatness in education should be recognized too. The Milken Award is so prestigious, it's called the Oscars of Teaching. And wow! And that brings me closer to the secret. This fall, we're traveling all over the country presenting Milken Awards to outstanding educators. There are many great teachers and principals in this country You can believe me when I say that. I've been everywhere. Met hundreds and thousands of talented educators. But one of the best teachers in the entire country is here, in your school. And before we leave, a teacher at Hawthorne is going to receive this national award, the only one in South Dakota this year. So now that you know the secret about a National Teaching Award, you might wonder, okay, what does that mean? What does the teacher get? That's a good question. The first thing the teacher gets is one big surprise, because you can't apply, we don't accept nominations, you don't find us, we find you. We look, we search, we go all over the country to find the best of the best. The second thing the teacher gets is a nice celebration, a lot of recognition, evidenced by all the dignitaries, the distinguished guests that are here today, and the media is all here to cover it. Most important, all of you are here out of important class time to see this. Next, the teacher's going to join a team, but this is the elite all-star education team with the other award-winning educators that received the Milken Award since the program began. And there's something else. The teacher will receive a financial award. Raise your hand if you know what it is to get a financial award. The light blue t-shirt. Come on up here. Remember, you're going to be on TV. Your name? Luke. What is it to get a financial award? You get money. Right. It's money. Just imagine going to the mailbox one day and getting a big check that was sent to you just to say thank you. Let's find out how much the check will be. I have some students that were selected before the assembly. Could those students come forward if Dr. Gaston asks you to help? Let's start with some introductions. Your name and grade level.
Cynthia, number 1.
Luke in 4th grade.
Mason, 4th grade. Trista, 4th grade.
Sage, 5th grade.
Cynthia, did I say it right? You said it right? Okay, Cynthia, do you like math? Good, because we talked about financial, we talked about money. You're going to help us determine how much money we'll put in the financial award. We've got some cards over here. We're going to put some cards over here and hold them, and you'll help read them and determine what we'll do with our financial award. So let's start with a few cards. Okay, so let's come out here, and what do we have here? $25. We have $25. Okay, now our financial award's $25. What do we think? Do we like it? No. No, okay, we're not convinced. Sorry. It is $25, but she doesn't like that. And look what she's doing. You're getting way ahead of me. She's already looking where we're going. Okay, so you're right. Would I have come 1,700 miles for $25? No, okay, so since you're looking over there, we'll try another card. So we're going to try another card here, okay? You're going to hold that. So now tell us what we have. So now we have $250. So now I hope you're getting happier. It's a nice bonus. Nice thank you. Would you excellence? No! You're tough. Okay, we have $250. Okay, so obviously she knows she's getting away. She's ahead of me. She knows where we're going. We have one more person. We have one more card. Cynthia, do you want me to use the last card? Are you sure? You're not sure? Do you want me to put another zero up there and make it a little more money? Yes. Okay, so, phew, I get to use the last card. All right, then. Okay. What do we have? 2,500. Would you want the Milken Foundation to come to Hawthorne and present $2,500 to a great teacher here if you could do that? Yes, yes. One more thing. I said earlier that this is one of the best teachers in the entire country. Did I say that? I did say that. So Dr. Shaw, could you find one more zero? It's $25,000, and the teacher can use the $25,000 any way he or she chooses. We wish at the Milken Foundation that we could come to Hawthorne and present the Milken Award to all the teachers here who've done so much to help you. But when you write a check for $25,000, it's difficult. Give me 5. So we found an individual to represent your excellence. Do you want to know who it is? Okay, it is time to share the secret. It's my honor to announce the newest recipient of the Milken Educator Award. May I have the envelope, please? The Milken Educator Award goes to LeeAnna Rabine. Wants to bring congratulations.
Wow, this is a really exciting day for all of us, isn't it? You guys should really come. I'm proud of you. So it's a great day. It's a great day to celebrate teaching and teachers, and we're celebrating all of you. As Jane said, there's many, many great teachers, but this is one way in which we can recognize that we've got some of the best teachers in the entire country. So we really thank you for letting us come today. Make sure that you give every one of your teachers a hug when you get back to your classroom today and tell them thank you for the hard work that they do. I'd like now to introduce, we have some other really special people here today. You're going to see some people who are former, who got this $25,000 check a few years ago. So these people that you see standing here that are holding the check, we call them our veterans, and what that really means is what they have done is they also show excellence in teaching. And I'm going to turn it over to the vets who are going to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Wade Pellison, and I received the the award in 2010, and right now I'm the administrator intern at Cleveland Elementary School and John Harris Elementary School.
Hi, I'm Shana Davis. I received the award last year, in 2013, and I am a teacher at Riggs High School in Pierre.
Hi, I'm Kira Christensen, and I won the Milken Award in 2009, and I'm an educator at the Good Samaritan Society.
And I'm Sherry Becker. I'm the curriculum director in Mitchell, South Dakota, and I received the award in 2003.
I'm also very proud to say that I'm a recipient of the Milken Educator Award. I received it in 1994 when I was a principal in Indiana.
And I am Karen Lukens, and I won this award in 2002 when I was teaching here at Hawthorne Elementary. I have some words of wisdom, and this is it. LeeAnna, you are standing, and we are all standing on the shoulders of giants, and they are all about you kids, and the people we work with, and the teachers that we teach with, because we don't stand alone. So God bless you. Take a big, deep breath.
So I know that this is take a breath. We just want to hear a few words from you, an opportunity to get some pictures, but I think we want to hear from our great teacher, don't we?
I am humbled, 100% humbled. I would not be here standing in front of all of you if it wasn't for the amazing children I've had in my 10 years teaching. And I've been here the whole 10 years. And I also would not be here if it wasn't for this absolutely incredible staff who lifts me up every day, who takes care of me, who makes me smile, and who reminds me why we're here in the midst of data and in the midst of all the craziness that sometimes life brings us. But these kids are why we're here. And the staff has supported me these 10 years, and that's why I stay here, because we are all in this together. So I'm honored and humbled by this, but I am taking it and accepting it in honor of all of you. So thank you for all you have done in my life to make me a better educator as well.
Today we honor Ms. Rabine, but in doing so, we really do aim to shine the spotlight on your entire school and all the teachers and staff here. Give me 5. So I have some big favors. You've heard a few of these before, and I'm going to ask you one more time. Tonight, go home and talk about what just happened, especially the part about how great teachers help us. Over the next week, and today in your classroom, as you heard Dr. Shaw say, think about all the teachers that have helped you. Find them, give them a hug, and say thank you. And here, far into the future, some of you might want to be a teacher, so you can help the young people around you. Congratulations.
I can't believe it's me. My first reaction was, oh, it could be anyone in this room. I love the staff that is at this school. That's why I've stayed here for 10 years. The students and the staff are everything, and it makes my education and my career so rewarding. And so I was thinking, it could be this person, it could be this person, and the last person I thought of was myself, because just all of the people that are here are the ones who have molded me to be a better educator. And so I was overwhelmed and shocked, and I couldn't believe that my name was really stated. I love that every day is a new day. I love that children come in with smiles on their faces, ready to learn, and they're sponges. They are eager to learn, they are enthusiastic about learning, and all of that kind of rubs off on me, and it makes me a better educator, because the more that I show that enthusiasm for learning, it rubs off on them. And so we kind of work together. It's a team effort, and even on days where I think, okay, I'm a little tired today, they usually lift me up, and I do the same for them. I still love teaching, there's no question about that. There's definitely changes in the world of education, but changes help you grow. And so even although sometimes it's overwhelming, I look at change as a way that I can grow as a better educator. And through time, sometimes it gets overwhelming to go, so much has changed even in the 10 years that I've been an educator. But at the same time, I look at how I've grown as an educator. And sometimes I wish I could go back to those first 3 years of teaching and do some things over because I know I could have done better. I'm absolutely humbled. I am overwhelmingly honored. And I know I said before, I am just in awe of the fact that I was chosen, but I'm accepting it and I'm honored to have it on behalf of my whole staff, as they are an incredible staff. They work so hard, and we work together to help make a difference in the children's lives. That's a big part of who I am as an educator, is just making sure they know that at least one person in their life loves them. And even when these kids come to school, some of them aren't sure they're loved, some of them aren't fed, and I want to make sure that I can provide those needs. That's something I can do for them. Because once they know that one person cares for them, they get that hope, and they go, I can do this. And I even look at this year, I have some kids who are really struggling academically at the beginning of the year, and when we set those goals, I think they looked at me like, this is never going to happen. And I teach kindergarten, and I just kept telling them, we're going to strive for this. What's our goal at the end of October? And almost all of them have achieved that goal. And I don't think any of them had in mind that they were going to be able to accomplish it. But because they had someone believing in them, and they had their entire classroom believing in them, they said, I can do this. I'm going to do this. I want to do this. And once it became that I can and I want, then most of them have done it. And that's very rewarding for me to see that it's, yes, I planted that seed, but at the same time, they're all helping each other grow. I would say stay positive no matter what. There's a lot that's put on our plates these days, and I think it's so easy to be bogged down by the stress and the pressures. But what I do every day is I pray, and then I thank the Lord that I'm here, and that I'm able to make a difference in children's lives. And I always say, what is my focus? My focus is making a difference in children's lives. And so if, I come to school and I keep that attitude that students are my focus, it usually keeps me a lot more positive if I think that way, rather than thinking of all the stress that may be put on our plate sometimes due to data, due to whatever it is that needs to come our way. We usually have over 20 different languages spoken within our school. I know that usually what I do is I just base my whole classroom on a variety of learning styles. And so I am well aware of my students and my needs of my students. And so if I notice that they have no idea what's going on, then I adapt it. I might do something through music. I might do something through pictures and visuals. I might do something through sign language, through a different kind of way that I can communicate to them. And so what I do like to do now that this is my 10th year is I try to incorporate their languages. So I'll say, okay, now you've been listening to me speak in English with all of these things, but if you could help me learn, how to do this in your language. And I'm getting better at Spanish and American Sign Language, but some of the others, Kunama, it's a little trickier. But, we gain a lot of information, and we grow as educators when we're having to think outside of the normal, I speak English, you speak English, and we grow together on what we need to do as teachers and as learners to help each other succeed.